can imagine.
I actually got it 10 minutes after the final. Just made it.
Very good start from Petro. Very good start from Wayne. That was the same, was that the one where Jerry and Sean?
Absolutely, yeah. Won gold in the pairs.
Yeah. What a trip that would have been.
What a trip. I mean, coming back from that tour, we were rated ranked #1 in the world. There were 6 medals to offer.
Yeah.
South Africa collected 3 gold medals. It was ourselves winning gold in the trips, Susan Nowell's team winning gold in the ladies trips, and Jerry and Sean winning gold in the pairs.
Yeah.
And what a game that was.
Absolutely.
And Alan, you can talk to Jerry. He's played some wonderful shots in the past. He's won many tournaments all over the world. And if you ask him that one question, what's the best shot that he ever played? Sorry, not the best shot, maybe the most important shot. And he'll tell you that was the shot.
Under the circumstances.
Absolutely. They won the first set. They were down 5 shots, I think. Memory serves me correct. In the second set, preparing for a tiebreaker.
Wow.
And in fact, he called Sean on that last end, memory serves me correct, and said to Sean, whatever you do, wherever you throw the jack, plan for the tiebreaker. So don't throw the length that you're going to go to.
Yeah.
So it was an all or nothing type of end. And out of nowhere, I think it was against Stuart Airy from England, and I can't remember his partner.
It was definitely England.
Yeah, I think it was Stuart Airy.
Yeah, I can tell you my little story afterwards.
That 6 came from nowhere. I mean, Jerry played a magnificent shot to turn the bowl. You've never seen so much excitement around a green in your life. I mean, there were hugs and kisses and major celebrations.
Absolutely.
Wonderful, wonderful memory.
Yeah, I think I think England played a very bad head, if I remember correctly. I mean, there was an option to run and take away any chance of South Africa. They didn't take that chance, and Jerry took full advantage. And from what I can remember, he played a hand that I think everybody was trying. It was the ditch hand, and nobody was.
That was the hand I was on all day.
That's most likely why he never played it.
Well, it was my backhand and Jerry's forehand.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, no. He I mean, what a phenomenal shot he played, and I'll never forget that image. Will be in my brain forever of that English player, one of the England players. In the background, you could see he was absolutely distraught, and he just sat on that bank forever, while everybody else was celebrating. He was gutted. Felt so sorry for the guy, because they must have thought they'd got gold.
Oh, it's a hard luck story. They were stiffies there, just going into the changing room. They were devastated, and they also had a bad experience in the trips. They had a very big chance of getting through to the final to play us, and I think the skip, I can't recall his name, had 3 or 4 yards to draw in order to go through to the final. And he put his bowl down along the string of the rink, and the bowl just hung.
No.
And the mirror came out, and it was declared out.
Oh my.
And that cost them a place in the final. So that was devastation number 1. And then obviously in the pairs.
Yeah.
One of those things.
Yeah, happens. Good opener from both leads, yeah. Very good opener.
I think we're in for a good game here, Alan.
I hope so. The rain is held off now. It's maybe things will dry off a little bit, and also it's not going to be as unpleasant. We've had that light drizzle all the time. Look at this. To make the trip, not quite.
Alan, if I look at the makeup of the 2 teams, I think a lot is going to depend on how well Petro Breedt plays. You know, if she comes to the party, it's game on. Sure. No doubt.
But she's played well the first 2 ends anyway, if that's any indication. I mean, she's played a good first end, and this one she started off well. And this looks like to be on a fair line. She's just dropping a little bit short.
Not too bad.
Good
though,
effort. Good effort.
in the area,
Yeah, yeah.
Alan.
Jason and Sean won their first game, didn't they? Jason Evans and Mr. Bowles, Sean Thomas.
I think they did. Just check.
Yeah, we're just checking for you, Brandon. Yeah, there you go, Brandon. If you are watching, you can actually have a look on the screen at the moment. You can download that app and you can get a blow-by-blow from the very first bowl played on the first day right until now. So use that app, go to it, and then you'll have all the scores. Look at Colleen here. Oh, crushing luck. I think we've got Neil Burkett's niece marking this game. Cheryl Herold.
Definitely second.
Yeah. Are you still here?
Well into Colleen and Petro. Yeah, Michael Zorts, it's unbelievable. I mean, it does just about, and as Lombard was saying early on, Lombard Barnard from Fairtree, this app can be used anywhere, by any club. It's there, it's out there. It's not a case that it's exclusive for the PBA. You can put anything on there. As he said, even a tabs in game, you could put a result on there. So, yeah, there it is. It's available for all of you. Every bowling club. Take advantage of it.
Yeah, it's a wonderful innovation. Alan, both these players are getting their bowls, within that
It's good.
2 feet of the jack.
Yeah.
Both settled to the weight in the line quite nicely. Commentator's curse.
Yeah. That delivery. There we go. A little push. A little twist at the back and the
So just to the viewers that perhaps haven't seen previous streaming on this, particularly the comments on Wayne Perry's delivery, that little twist, the origin of that, I believe is as a youngster going to a bowls club with his mom and dad, used to pick up bowls and deliver. And the bowls were too heavy, they were too big, they weren't zeros and ones, and that was one way of holding the bowl and not losing it on the backswing. And it stayed with him. Very interesting. She's drawn the shot.
It's there and thereabouts,
Shot,
eh?
Colleen. The weight? Quite.
Yeah, Petro likes it. See if Colleen can repeat that. Add that extra half a meter and she'll find the back pole. She'll be a target, I'm sure. It's on a very good road, yeah.
Lovely line. And
Very
weight.
good road.
Yeah, I know she's up. Well
Should
played,
be enough.
Colleen.
All the one's fallen out, so.
How far is she off?
Close.
Has he got enough pace on it, Alan?
He hasn't got
Not
the weight.
quite.
Yeah, got the line right.
Got the line right. Two
Shots to Colleen and Petro. And they're in the lead, 3-2. Well, there's a lot to be thankful for, isn't there, Johan? Being able to watch players of this quality and standard, and the mere fact that we can put it out there and everybody's able to watch. Let's hope it's going to make a big difference to the game of bowls, and we'll get more people interested in playing. I've certainly seen an introduction of a lot of new members at Constantia. And we know we've spoken about it. This club is, I think, chock-a-block, virtually full. So let's hope it benefits the game of bowls.
No, Alan's certainly looking healthy. In the PBA South Africa, I've said this before, they've grown very successfully in a very short space of time. And again, with the likes of Petri as our main sponsor, it's really looking very positive for the future of bowls.
Yeah, I think in an ideal world, to keep it to 64 players like they were doing at the moment, I think there would be there has to be a lot of other players that would be very keen in playing in this tournament, and obviously restricted in a way that you can only do 64. And I know a year or so back, I know you came up with the thoughts and the innovation of spreading the game in South Africa. I mean, wouldn't it be marvellous if we could take it to other centres?
Well, it's happening. It's happening with these affiliated events.
Yes, it is.
And that'll get stronger and better. They need a minimum field of, I think, 32 per region. So the best of the best will eventually, within the next year or two, come to Durbanville. So, as Lombard said, the field's getting stronger and stronger. And eventually it'll really be a star-studded field of 64. Not that there's anything wrong with this year's field, but it's going to get stronger.
Yeah.
And that means, at the end of the day, our qualifiers to go to the to Potter's Resort will be, hopefully
the best of the best.
The best of the best.
Yeah.
And I think with the more outings they have there, it can only get better, and their chances will improve, Alan.
Yeah. Yeah, when I was saying growing the game within South Africa, be it in a Johannesburg area, be it in the Natal area, but to actually have a similar competition to this one as a qualifier. I think the classic was going to various classics is a good way to go, but I certainly would like to see it that the game would be spread and you would have a qualifier coming out of Joburg area, wherever it is in that Gauteng,
Absolutely.
or else Port Natal
or the whole
area.
of the KwaZulu-Natal area.
Yeah, wherever we can spread the game within the blanket of the PBA, to me would be the ideal. That would be the goal.
Alan, you're 100% right, but I do believe what will add even more value, no doubt, is for us to have an indoor bowl centre where we can roll on a carpet, which we're lacking. The only one, as you know, a proper indoor facility we have of international standards is at Midstream. It's between Johannesburg and Pretoria, but it's a small indoor centre. I think it's a 2-rink, perhaps a 3-rink setup. It's not quite as quick as Potter's Resort, but at least it's carpet. I think it probably runs at about 14 seconds. So Bowl South Africa has introduced that facility as part of our preparation for certain tournaments, and we most certainly will be using that facility in preparation for the Commonwealth Games, which, as you know, will be
indoor.
It will be on a portable surface, indoor, quite rightly, in Scotland. But Alan, I think it's imminent. There has been a lot of sort of discussions on and about possible indoor centres, and I think we'll see one in the nearby future, no doubt. I think one of the main reasons we haven't really seen that sort of facility is the cost factor, Alan. It's expensive. First of all, to get a home for it, we're talking about the structure of the building. We're talking about a very decent subfloor, laser leveled, whether it's concrete or a wooden structure. And at this stage, the carpeting has to be imported with the rand-dollar exchange. It's an expensive exercise. And there's no doubt, if you're going to do it, you've got to do it properly. It's got to be of international standards.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Bit of a loose end by the two of them. Nothing really close.
Yeah. I think Niksa will walk to the mat a little bit in a better mood than Colleen. Better to have those bowls slightly behind than slightly in front. Yeah, it's something we've discussed for years, that indoor surface, and you look at somewhere like the UK. I mean, it's almost like they have to, but then again, Australia doesn't have to, and a lot of their surfaces are artificial.
Yeah, even though it's outdoor. But it's under shade, and at least it's almost a similar situation. It gives you perhaps that same indoor feeling. I think the structure of the carpeting is different. It's a needle punch manufacturing process, where your indoor carpeting typically at, say, Potter's Resort is a woven structure.
Rather loose head here from the ladies. Let's just have a look if those two back bowls could possibly be in from Wayne. Certainly if Niksa gets a touch on it.
He's on a good line again, Alan.
Touches it.
I think he's added that little bit of weight.
It's too good
It's a good bowl, Alan.
I think Colleen's got to try and draw to save it. One. A little bit under. She finds that ball. She's definitely going. Oh,
It's just fallen out.
yeah. We'll have to wait and see.
2 shots, Alan.
2.
Yeah.
Okay. In fact, the trip that I did to Australia, and there's a club we visited where they'd installed an artificial surface, and the club members were saying they don't understand why, because the grass surface was so good that they actually preferred playing on the grass than they do playing on the carpet. So, I mean, the advantage to have both. But anyway, they weren't too happy with it.
Well, the two main suppliers of artificial carpeting, both outdoor and indoor, it's a company called Green Gauge, and the other one is Dale Sport Surfaces. They actually do the one at Potter's Resort. Green Gauge is very active in the UK and in Australia.
Yeah, I've seen those adverts in the various magazines, and but you come from that background, don't you?
Flooring, carpeting, yes. Yeah. I did a bit of scouting when I was in Hong Kong. The old Kai Tak airport has been converted in Hong Kong, has been converted to a sports centre. It's a multi-billion setup owned by an Indian family. and they'll be having the Hong Kong Sevens there this year.
Perfect road, just finishing up that meter short.
And as you walk into the Kaitex Sports Centre, it's in Kowloon. There's 2 artificial surfaces supplied by Green Gauge. It's a needle punch product. Magnificent, Alan. Very good. Whilst I was there, there's a sports club called Victory Park or Victoria Park. It's walking distance from Hong Kong Football Club. They've just redone one of the artificial surfaces, greens. They've got 3. Recently at Ndoni Point on the south coast of Natal.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes,
I saw that on Facebook. I think Pat Simpcox.
He's involved, he's a member, yeah. They built 2 new greens and fitted the greens with fiberglass, which is not, I'll say that respectfully, the ideal surface for bowls. It's a sand-bedded, sand-filled product.
Okay.
So you're not sort of getting to the sort of required speed. It's on the slow side, 11.5 seconds.
Now, just to get back to this game and something you mentioned earlier on, and I'll try and keep my voice down because it does look like Petro's gone off the boil a little bit, hasn't she?
Yeah, certainly on this end.
Yeah, it's even the end before she dropped 2 balls short and narrow, and to make it competitive. And
and against a quality player like Niksa, that pressure's going to keep building, Alan.
You can see it's turned. There's another good ball from
His weight, I think his weight's superb here.
He doesn't want to move it. Okay, well, I think that's 3 down. Yeah, Petro's just confirmed it's 3 down.
Almost sense that this is it's a crucial bowl. She doesn't want to drop 3 shots.
No.
Surely there's a draw on the forehand, Al.
You would think so, eh? Absolutely. The way that I think Colleen's actually indicating that she...
Absolutely. There's no sense in playing anything else.
I mean, if she plays that forehand, even if she goes past the jack in between her back ball, if she happens to make contact with the jack, it's 2 shots.
Well, she's done the right thing. Sorry, Alan. She's come down to see what
Absolutely.
she needs on the weight.
Yeah.
It's big
I
yard.
said absolutely again. Shut up, Alan. Yep. Looking close here.
Yeah, she's corrected her weight very nicely, I think.
Rub off that front ball.
Needs a little more.
Could be second.
Yeah, one only.
Good save.
Great save, Colleen.
Another foot, Another
That's all.
foot on that line,
That's all.
and she would have got shot. BMT once again to the fore.
How good was Colleen against Mervyn King? You watched that game, Alan.
Got goosebumps when I watched that. I tell you, it's.
She came bitterly close to not even take it into a tiebreaker. She won. You know, she was 6-1 down in that first set. Came down magnificently. Came back to win that set 7-6. And then if memory serves me correct, this very last end of the second set, she turned 2 of her bowls. She needed a touch on the jack to peel the set, to not bother to go into a tiebreaker, and she just missed, and she was forced into a tiebreaker, and she performed admirably.
That hand again, just taking a little bit out of the running of the bowl and dropping a meter short. Petro's definitely stuck it out, giving her the chance to come back coming way back.
She's got the weight.
Way back.
Oh, Colleen will be happy with that, Alan.
If you want to make a mistake, that's the side to make
On
it
the professional side, quite correct.
Niksa's happy. looks like a good line.
The line
That
again.
should come
She
all
kept that
the way
weight,
back.
Alan. Needs to run a bit. No, she's dropped short.
I am wait. I am wait. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Sit on.
Sit down.
In English,
That's,
direct translation of that is right on top.
Yeah.
Sit on.
Sit on. Yeah, if you can hear that coming through the microphone, it's on the rink next door to us.
Nee, nog een kant. Lekker rustig. Speel hem. Droog.
Niksha's also come up short.
Speel uit.
So playing against Corne Nordia and Lydia Maritz is Robbie and Betty Robertson. And that's where the sit-on was coming from.
If I'm not mistaken, they got up on their first game.
To win.
Yes, they beat Niksha
Oh,
and Wayne Perry. That's the game that Niksha and them lost the first set 6-5 and
Okay.
Peel the second set.
just love that enthusiasm.
Can I draw it here?
Niksha won't be happy about that.
Is the back one
Colleen's got a
strong?
chance here to draw another, which she desperately needs, Alan.
think it's
Just to bring
inside,
him back
yeah.
to 6-5. It's going to be on the forehand.
Yeah, look, if she can get inside, I
inside,
don't know
yeah.
if around the bowls would work, but if she can get inside,
Inside her
this,
own bowl,
yeah, she got the weight.
even around it. It's all on the weight here.
Yeah, it would have got. She would have made it.
Another 2-3 feet. Okay, well, 1 is 1. 2 down with 2 to go for Colleen and the partner Petro Breedt. Alan, it'll be interesting to find out how many ranking points Colleen collected on a trip to the Potter's Resort,
As well, yeah, yeah.
having participated in 3 events,
Yeah,
a win here and a win there, and
yeah, and you know it, to get an invite, I mean, those points are all important. It's almost impossible to get in.
well, it's 5 points according to what I've seen. It's 5 points qualifying, getting there, another 5 for winning, and then it accumulates thereafter. 5 points at a time.
Good start from Wayne. And Petro. Gonna make the trip, yeah. Oh. As Colleen said, such a good line. Wayne has got more than enough space to come around that bowl. He's given it a lot of air.
Next, you're asking it to sit,
Yeah.
slow down.
Yeah. I've tried that before. It doesn't really work, does
No,
it?
it doesn't work.
We've got the wind picking up now. Yeah, that's Cape Town.
Again, that bowler Wayne Perry sitting on that centre line,
Correct.
it really forces the opposition
Yeah.
to play the line and the weight so correctly. And any small mistake like that doesn't pay any dividends.
Looks good, yeah.
It's very good, Alan.
turns that bowl square. Otherwise, he misses it and he draws it.
That's a fantastic bowl. Forces Colleen to change onto the backhand.
Yep. Yep. I think if you draw it and you do get hold of your own bowl, Colleen, it's standing up. It should turn it into second shot at least.
A very tough shot, Joe.
Line looks good if she can settle. Aye.
What a great effort. What a great effort. It's in the area, Alan. Oh.
No.
Didn't need that bowl.
No.
Weight was good.
Weight was good. Very good. Yeah. Okay, was that 7-4?
Oh, they'll back themselves to win the set. 3 up. 1 to go. As you quite rightly pointed out, Alan, Petro's just gone off the boil a little bit.
Yeah. And Wayne's always, in that little radius, that area where he's not letting you down. He's giving you something, something to work with.
He's on a fair line here, Alan. Oh, it's a great opener.
That's a very good. On that hand, great shot. I think throughout the day of the players that we've watched on that ring playing that hand, I think he seems to have worked it out the best, the most consistent.
Indeed.
He's got the line, which is so important, and he's worked the weight out. Don't let me down now, Wayne, come on. See if you can do it again. Oh, that's the question they're asking. Yeah.
Oh, I think she'll be happy with that.
It looks to have pushed it out wide enough. Let's see if it's what the weight's like.
She's close, Alan.
Oh,
great effort.
Wow.
Great effort, close but not of much value.
Yeah. Nice shot here for Niksa. If he can, he's played that hand extremely well. Stuck it out there. Gets past Petro's last ball. He's a little bit tight, I think. Yeah. Yeah, lacking a bit of both.
Oh, that's
She's got a
not
result.
a bad bowl.
She got a result from that.
I can't see a 4 though.
No.
Oh, no doubt, Alan. I mean, if you're chasing 4, the last thing you want is a short bowl.
Yeah.
Just buries any chance you have.
Yeah, Petro's short ball has taken any possible chance of a big number out of it. Yeah, one shot and
One in the
that's
set.
enough for the set. What's happening in this game next door? Cornea and Lydia are up. Well, they lost the first
They
set.
lost the first set.
They're 5-zip up now at the moment.
They're going well in the second set.
Well, obviously Niksa and Wayne would need Lydia and Cornea to do them a favour.
Yeah, that's what Niksa would be wanting from his partner Wayne Perry, a solid start to the second set.
First and second
And
set.
he's just done that, Alan.
Yeah, thanks for keeping in touch with us, Craig. Most of the indoor facilities in the UK are similar to the Potter's portable rink, running between 16 and 19 seconds. Yeah, I've watched you a few times on the portable rinks, Craig. It's Craig Remington.
Yeah, Craig had many outings at Potter's Resort. I think, if I'm right, Craig, when you initially started there, you took the power game there and soon found out that it's not the answer. And yeah, Craig became became a very fine drawer. Have I got that right, Craig?
Yeah, Adam,
Never
yeah.
dressed as well as the suave Nanda Gatti, Craig Remington.
Oh my God, you're going to get another freaking lawsuit against you.
It's not how you look, Craig, it's how you play, pal.
Yeah, Adam, yeah, I mean, we've given so much thought to the way we can increase the numbers with in the bowls community. Paddle tennis, you've got indoor soccer has taken off. Yeah, I think that attracts the younger age group. Barefoot bowls and business league, you can possibly see bowls taken off as well as indoor space. Well, that's what we were actually talking about earlier, indoor spacing in South Africa somewhere. We know that Glen, as far as we know, Glen are putting down an indoor facility. I think it will be outdoor. As Johan was saying, it doesn't come cheap, mate. You know, it's not like you can take bowls to the masses either. You know, it's very difficult to put up bowling greens, the costs involved, and all of that. And on the off chance that the people, wherever you build that bowling green, that people in that area will play the game. So.
Yes, Alan, there's definitely a big need for artificial outdoor. If you do comparisons, when it comes down to maintenance, you know, firstly you're saving, one of the major benefits is you're saving up to 400,000 litres of water per year per green, let alone chemicals, machinery, labour, diseases. And with Business League growing in popularity, more feet on the green, more the need for artificial surfaces, especially if you've only got one green. You can't be playing 12 months of a year. You know, there's a resting period where you've got to do certain things, you'll know, hollow-tiling, etc., etc.
Sure. Yeah. Two shots to Niksa and Wayne, so they've got off to a start in the second set. Positive start, having won the first. What is Wayne playing with? Do you know offhand? Yeah? What balls is he using? It's multicolored. I mean, are they arrows? You see?
I think you're right. I think it's arrows.
Same line every time.
It's certainly not drakes. They don't have that
Big.
Yeah, and I've never seen that colour in a drake, so
Okay.
it's got to be arrow.
Close here.
Oh, he's played it well.
Yeah. Yeah. Certainly playing that hand consistently well. Eh?
He's giving all the support Niksa needs in this sort of format.
Unlucky result, eh? Ball went with the jack, but given Colleen maybe a better chance.
Just some updates to some of our viewers out there. It's not connected to the app. Section 8, round 2, the pairs. Armand Askeray and Francia Trotsky are up currently 6-1 on Garth Waite and Miles Norman. Jason Evans and Sean Thomas are 3 shots to 2 down to Edward Adonis and Petula Fortuyn. Wayne Roberts and Roger Bull are going quite nicely against Tyler Pitcher and Julian Young. They're up 8 shots to 0. And in Section 1, Louis and Fred Buerta are 4-1 up against Andrew Stilly and Desi Rosenblatt. Johnny De Sousa and Kevin Smith are up 10-5 to Herman Huisholm and Ian Hampshire. And Wally Brown and Davey Ahern is up 5-0 to Jerry Baker and Johannes van der Walt.
Wally's having a tournament here, eh? My goodness. Well, it's one of those examples of somebody coming through on a lucky draw, just being a member of the PBA and taking advantage of it.
Lydia Maritz and Corneille Nordier have taken a 5-2 lead in the second set, having dropped the first set to Robbie Robertson and Betty Robertson. And Anneke Skeepers is up 6-4 over Stefan de Jaag and Edmund Els after winning the first set.
Colleen got the ball. And the result? Petro likes it. Oh my. I love this. This is must be a husband and wife combination, yeah.
And then in Section 7, Alan, Nick Rustling and Ryan Truto up 9-1 over Stoffel Lambrecht, the defending pairs champion, and Clayton Kleinans, having won the first set. They're up 9-1 in the second set. And Matthew Sperry and Jenny Jones are up 7-2 over Tony van der Poel.
Well, that's good.
And
They're
Eugene
bouncing
Ferreira,
back.
and
Yeah,
they won the first set.
Wow.
Esme Kruger and Maggie van Saal won the first set against Gareth Nell and Alan Lai, but they're currently down 3-1. And your friend Peter Harvey and Kevin Douglas, having won the first set, they're 3-1 down to Wayne York and Laura York.
This looks better from Petro. Run it out, Petro. Colin's happy.
That's
It's
a
fair
better start.
Yeah.
And in Section 4, Tinus Olofsson and Warren Stein that we saw just now, they lost the first set to Alan Nell and Emma Murphy, but they well up in the second set, 7-2. So they might be heading for a tiebreaker, Alan.
Yeah. Another good start from Wayne.
And then from the Boerland, Mark Bevers-Chillinor and Cully van der Merwe, after winning the first set, they are 4-1 up against Buddies Barnard and Jaco de Nation. In Section 7, Esme Kruger, after having won the first set, are down 6-1 to Gareth Nell and Alan Lai in the second set. Anneke Skeepers and Morne Skeepers won the first set. They're up 7-4 against Stefan de Jager and Edmund Els.
Well bowled Wayne Perry. 2 cracking bowls. Yeah. I want to see if we can organise to get so Robbie Robertson and I take it it's his wife. Let's get them on the TV rink. Robbie and Betty Robertson. Amazing enthusiasm from Robbie. This is a good bowl. Here's a good bowl. Crushing luck.
And then Alan in section 2. Interesting. Herman Huyshamen and and Ian Hampshire are locked in a tiebreaker with Johnny De Sousa and Kevin Smith.
What a great ball
What a
from
great
Niksa.
ball, Niksa. Jerry Baker won this first set. Him and Johannes van der Walt, and they're currently down 6-love in the second set to Wally Brown and Davey.
Oh, okay. Colleen just trying to make up her mind with the last bowl exactly what she wants to do. I mean, she has the ability to outdraw that, but I wonder if she's
Got a few options here, Alan, but you also got to feel, even at 2-all, it's early days. I don't know if she's 2 or 3 down. She's got to make a change here.
I think by the hand movement she indicated she'd like to play with a bit of weight. Let's see what she...
She's got a back bowl.
Yep, she
That's her
has.
security.
And the way it's sitting, she could even get a burn out of it depending on what sort of weight she used.
And it's drizzling again. It's coming down.
You can see the clouds have changed from light grey to dark grey. Damn it, I hate it when I'm white. Just over the draw by the looks of it. Can I hold? Little feather off that
Needs
front
a bit of
bowl.
help. She needs a bit of help.
And again.
A little bit more of that short bowl and she would have got a result. Mixer's centered right out there and she is looking very good. Oh, man. Don't you just want to kick it?
Two's out and the string is out.
Three shots.
Alan, what do you think of the new shirts?
I think like everything else that they've done. I mean, I thought
Top notch.
Unbelievable. I thought the old shirts were great, and I think they've just gone up a notch. I think these are really, and I think we're very fortunate as commentators. I think we've got the best ones.
Absolutely.
Huh?
They've even got a size that fits quite
me.
nicely on you.
Yeah, I think
Extra
so.
slim, Alan.
Yeah.
Extra slim, buddy.
Yeah.
Well done to
I
Tracy.
deserve that. Yeah.
Well done to Tracy and her design. Always top
Top
quality.
class, yeah. So it's black sleeves again tomorrow.
Well,
great
Alan,
subject,
it's
yeah.
either black or white, just like a piano.
Yeah, but if we go one day black, one day white, the next day is black, Johan.
Okay, so is it,
Yeah, it's black tomorrow.
is it black with white stripes or white with black stripes?
A bit of both, eh?
Like a zebra.
Like a zebra.
Oh, this is
It's
the very
first loose
first,
end,
absolutely,
yeah,
that Wayne Perry's
Yeah, that length changed a little bit from
Yeah.
full to three quarters.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well noted.
Petro.
Well noted, Alan.
Petro's found
Oh,
it.
she's good
She's
again.
found
This is her length.
it. Yeah. Yeah, two great bowls.
The only thing, Al,
Yeah.
it's not on the centre line, if I may say. And against a good player like Niksa, you expect him to make a change. Will he make a change?
Well, all you can do is put the
Possibly.
bowl. You can put the bowls there and hope that they don't make a change. But the unfortunate thing in this bowl game you're on is that you can't position your bowls, mate. You roll it down and get it as close as possible. If it ends up level with the get Robbie. We got to get Robbie. We got to get Robbie on the
Got it.
TV rink.
Niksa had to get
I
off
just
the mat.
love this.
Niksa had to get off the mat there for a while.
I don't know if Lydia is enjoying this as much, but here it comes again. Starting to drizzle. And Niksa.
Oh.
Yeah.
So close. Great weight.
If you've hit it, Cole. Run it out, Colleen.
Colleen will be very keen to make a little change here. Hasn't quite got the weight to do
Nah,
it.
you'll be disappointed. Huh?
Target's just getting bigger and bigger, Al. He'll be up to it. He's got two receivers. Big effort, yeah. What a
Got
right
it.
there, yeah, Alan.
Yeah.
Too good a player.
Oh, I hate it when you're right. No, you're right. It's unfortunate at this level that
It's fodder bowls,
yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well played, but got to get on that centre line, Alan.
I think Colleen's got to try and pull it back to one shot. Oh, yeah. No, she's run through a little bit too far. Might be a multiple here and for two shots. 2, 3, 2. Let's see what Christelle says. 2. 7-2. Getting a little bit away from Colleen and Petro now.
The worrying factor for both Niksa and Wayne Perry is that Robbie Robertson next door, after winning the first set, he was well down and he's creeping back into that set, Alan. He's currently down 6-4 after 6.
Yeah.
I'm sure Niksa will be having keep a close eye on that,
yeah.
proceedings. So we're back on the longer length, and Wayne just going through by a couple of feet. Stopped a little bit.
Yeah, it's teasing us, isn't it? The whole day it's just been teasing us.
I think this is a good ball from Petro.
Very good. Great ball, Petro.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I was feeling so bad. I came out from underneath the shelter of the gazebo and just got a little bit wet. As any decent commentator would, you know, just to feel what the players are going through. Here we go,
Good
here
man.
we go, here we go.
Listen, their tails are up.
Well done, Betty. Oh, well
Oh,
bowled,
played. Cornet shaking his head.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
It's just not going to make the trip, eh? So we need to. Come on, Colleen. Show some class here.
Where do they play out of, Robbie and Betty Robertson? Are they're not from Robertson?
Robertson, but
No.
I don't know where the hell they come from. I just love it. I just love the enthusiasm and
I think he's in the spice business.
Yes, okay.
Robertson
Yeah, it
Spices.
might be a direct. It is. You come with
Correct.
some
Oh,
beats.
I'll tell you.
You come with some beats.
Can she
Colleen.
hold? She needs to
Colleen.
hold. She needs help. Yeah, Colleen,
Did I call that one?
you're a beaut.
I said, Colleen, come up with a big bowl, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Robbie and Betty creeping even closer. What a shot! What a shot! What a shot, Niksa.
Maybe Cole can just switch to that other cam. That's the one. There we can see where it is. Well done, Cole. Now you can see where the white pig is, where the jack is finished up. Johanna's leaving us to have a closer look. Can I tip this one?
Alan?
I'm going to tip Colleen draws a shot here. I don't think it's...
3 yards.
Yeah, that's why I say it's another odds-on bet. Oh no, I'm not too happy about that. And why she's opting to play that one, but let's see. She's the...
Needs to run. Don't think so. We need another 2-3 foot.
Well, they're going to measure. It's a long measure, but obviously Petro thinks that it's worth having a look at. Sorry, viewers, you won't see the action that's going on here, but we can actually see the game on the rink next door to the TV rink, which is Robbie and Betty Robertson playing against Corne Nordia and Lydia Maritz. Lydia Maritz is skipping that team.
And there's a lot of shaking of the head from Corne.
Yeah, look, I mean, I've played against Cornell on a few occasions, and just looking at this head specifically, it's he won't be happy with those two bowls. I mean, he's a member at this club, and he'll be bitterly disappointed. Betty's also a metre or more away, so let's see if Robbie's walked off the mat. He's got that arm action, just going through the motions. And the moment that ball gets halfway down the green, he's going to be talking to it. Oh, there it goes. And off he goes. Didn't get the shot, Robbie. Very good answer, Corne.
The string is out.
Now they've called Leslie Smith, the umpire, to come and have a look and do the measures, and And the one in the ditch normally shouts. It's normally the scoring bowl. Let's see if I'm right.
It's 1 to Colleen.
As I said, the one in the ditch normally counts. Well done, Leslie.
Bit of a shuffle on the knees there.
Yeah. I'm not going to repeat that, Leslie. I'm not going to repeat that. Well, that certainly helps the ladies, Colleen and Petro. Keeps them with an outside chance.
Yeah, Petro is going to really have to put
Too close. Yeah.
some good ends together to help Colleen.
So it's 7-3 after 5 ends.
So what's happened next door, Al? Is Cornet and them?
Well, I love
I think
that.
I think they.
That little
They scored.
interaction, that little interaction between Lydia and Corner, which was in Afrikaans, and I think Lydia said something along the lines of, "What do I have to do to find the port?" And Corner's response was, "Find the gap."
Not mind the gap.
Oh, mind the gap.
Okay.
Find the gap here. Now Wayne's back on
Yeah,
Son.
he's played this
Ah,
hand so well. That's a great bowl. Alan, you're right. From all the games we've seen, Wayne has probably played this hand the best out of the lot.
Yeah, it's not even a measure. I mean, he's been
Yeah.
so. He's worked that hand out, got the line right. I think which other people might have been battling with. He's got the line right. Maybe, just maybe, in defence of everybody else that was possibly is
The
the
wetter
speed,
condition,
the wetter
yes,
conditions that
100%.
maybe assisted him.
Yeah.
Another good ball from Wayne.
Seems like Robbie and his wife Betty might be going into a tiebreaker. That's going to be like a Western, that tiebreaker.
We can only hope.
There's going to be lots of action.
Well, it can't be the Magnificent Seven.
Well, it's the Wild West, Alan.
Wild West.
Or maybe a bit of the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Come on, Betty. Come on, Betty. Oh, yeah. It's te vinnig, Betty.
Slow
Little
down,
bit-
girl.
Yeah, a little bit too much speed there from Betty. Colleen finds the ball. No reaction. Obviously not shot.
Still 2 down.
Okay, this is one of those instances where even I'm battling to see the blue, the jack. Are you battling?
No, I can see it. Colleen, this is a do or die shot. She's either going to have to draw the shot or get a bit of splash on that jack. But I think a clean draw is probably what she's looking for.
They come back? No, I don't think it's going to come back.
Not far away, Alan. Not far away, Alan. Shot drawn.
See, I told you. What a great ball Collins played, eh? The last 2 ends, 2 great balls. Keep him team in the game.
Huge.
Yeah. Niksa, no, he's tight.
No, he's
At least I got that
under
one
the
right.
line.
Yeah. See, I know what I'm talking about. Still an outside chance here.
There's a lot of action next door, Al.
Hey, Robbie. Yeah, I think that the game on the rink next door is going into a tiebreaker, certainly on the scoreboard at the moment. Lydia and Cornet are 8-5 up.
Holding two.
Holding two, one set down. Obviously, it's all important.
Cornet's asked for a back bowl. Robbie's on the drive. Lots of action. She's drawn another.
Yeah, it hasn't really... no, you can't call that now. Robbie's calling the kill. You can't call it now.
Why not?
No, but well, it's not a tiebreaker. It's the third end of
It's
the
got to
tiebreaker.
be in a tiebreaker.
It's got to be in the
correct,
tiebreaker.
Correct.
Robbie walks. He's winding up here. I think. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
He's got it. That's... Lydia's not amused.
Yeah.
No, just go and correct them, Alan.
Cornet, the burn is not on the sets. It's only the third end of the tiebreaker you can call a kill.
Yeah. Correct.
Sorry, Robbie.
Takes that with a smile.
Yeah.
In the interim, Petro has played two crackers. Just off the jack and a nice receiver.
Yeah.
Alan, if they can get a one or a two, yeah, preferably.
Oh, game on.
Back in the set.
Yeah. It was very disappointing to sort of pop Robbie's bubble there, but he was...
Colleen's very good, yeah.
Yeah, another great shot. He's
Gotta
setting
get-
it up here, gets behind it. Oh, what a great ball. Is Wayne just asking for him to draw one
Just to
close?
draw, yeah.
Something close? He's under the line, I think, Johan.
Not by much,
Can he
Alan.
hold? Can he
Not
hold?
by much,
Can he
Alan.
hold? No, he's got it, man.
No, it's a great ball.
Great ball.
It's a great ball. Touch on the jack for Colleen will be a bonus. She can move that jack 6 or 7 inches.
I think the first prize is actually just to get off Niksa's bowl and back onto the jack would be first prize, eh?
Yeah, a little soft squeeze is also
Yeah.
good, Alan. Trying.
Yeah. Yeah, so the first end of the tiebreaker next door, Cornet stuck it right in front, right on top. So, yeah, Lydia would rightly say, just get to the back. Give me a back bowl. That's very good, Cornet. I was hoping for you, Johan.
So on the backhand, he's got weight. Looking for movement on the jack. Okay.
And that was, okay, one shot down, but he also could have got a result which would have made it like 2 down.
I think he was looking at trailing the jack. He had to blame at the back. Right, so Niksa and Wayne Perry, Niksa Benguric and Wayne Perry, they got a small lead of 7 shots to 5, 2 ends to go. Yeah, Lydia's off to a fine start, Alan. Front toucher.
Wow.
What a great ball.
Yeah. I think the last time playing in that direction, she did exactly the same. Right? She was also close.
Yeah, it's now forced, as you can see, Wayne on the
Yeah,
other hand.
yeah.
Not a bad opening bowl from Wayne.
Not at all. Certainly put it out there. It's going to swing back. Can she finish? Another good bowl, eh?
Run it out.
Yeah,
Not the ideal
it's in the
bowl.
area. Meantime, back at the ranch, Robbie's having another go.
This is a
Just under.
again Wayne Perry not making it easy for Colleen to pick up more than one.
Sure.
Always got a bowl within that, mat length of the jack. So Colleen will be looking for a top-notch draw.
I think she's under.
Weight was so good, Alan.
Yeah. Oh, she's played a few bowls like that in that direction.
There goes Robbie.
1-2. 1-2.
You can get a 1-2, but you need bowls in the head. Am I right, Alan?
Robbie's disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played a great shot.
Right.
He played a great shot, but he just didn't get the result.
Right, here
Let's
comes
see.
Colleen. She's on a better line. She's got more weight.
Oh, great
oh.
shot, Colleen. Great result. I mean, she was in the area, a little bit fortunate, but
Do you think she's made 2 out of it, Alan, or let's wait for
Yeah. let's see
our
what
marker?
Christelle says.
Christelle? Having a look.
Just the one.
1.
Well, everybody on A green is off, or C green. I don't know about A green behind us, but I was hoping they'd all come out and watch, but you know where they are. Niksa's on the oh, he's close.
Needs his
He
bowl.
needs it square. Oh man,
Has he done
Wayne
enough?
likes it.
Yeah,
Wow,
yes.
Wayne likes. What a great shot, Niksa. Such a big bowl, that. I mean, under the circumstances,
Massive.
massive. mean, he's virtually taken the game out of
Yes.
out of the hands of Colleen and Petro.
8-5 versus
Yeah, 7-6.
7-6.
No,
Massive
it's
difference.
Huge.
So now just assisting Bertie there.
Yeah. Betty.
Betty.
Yeah, Robbie's happy. Robbie Robertson's happy. A little bit too quick there, Betty, but
I think Wayne has left this one short.
yeah.
Colleen encouraging this ball.
Another good start from Petro.
Yeah, what a
Great
good start.
That's what you need when you're desperate to pick up a full house.
Wayne's bet on the weight, yeah. No, he's drawn the shot.
Yeah, and as you were saying, Johan, he's never left Niksa in any.
He had the one bad end
serious,
going up.
quite right.
And
Yeah,
then,
when the lengths change.
and I think Niksa fixed it.
Yeah. Oh, it would have been a great bowl if it could have found Wayne's bowl, but just drifted past.
You know, at least
Yeah, it's
the
fine.
2 bowls are behind.
It's
It
fine.
gives her a chance.
Yeah.
Chasing that 4. There's still hope.
Here we go. Robbie's.
Here comes Robbie.
Here comes Robbie. Here comes Robbie. Yeah, Robbie.
Robbie, you run out of petrol, pal.
Shame, man.
Shame. What a good effort.
Yeah. No,
Niksa's pretty close.
What's he going to do with it?
Sit, sit on
That's
Petro's
very
bowl.
good.
That's a great
That's
bowl.
good.
Centre line, good
Yeah.
finish.
Yeah, I've got to change it and get amongst those 3 bowls. It's the only chance Colleen's got. Yes, yeah.
Good call from Wayne.
Running a bit. Wayne's happy. Yeah, I mean, to get the result, Colleen's got to get hold of the jack and then stay with it also. You know, so it's,
Can't see a 4 here.
Yeah.
But we've said that before,
and you've been wrong.
and I've been wrong. I really can't see it, Alan.
Come on, Robbie. Just going to turn my attention to Robbie's on the mat, winding up. Lets it go. Oh, I don't like that, Robbie. He doesn't like
He's
it.
tight.
Saw the grimace on his face. He's
Oi, oi, oi.
I think over and above player of the tournament, they've got to have personality of the tournament.
Absolutely.
Because you'll win hands down.
She'll win it. She got Betty Davis' eyes.
Oh, God, no. No, stop it.
Corley.
Stop it. Collins bowl's on the way. I don't think so, Cole.
Oh, she's missed
Unfortunately.
the line slightly.
No, that's it. Right, Johan?
Good fight they put on. Just think the other 2 was just a
Yeah,
little
no,
bit
far
more consistent.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. There's your microphones, mate. Don't leave without them. Okay, well that brings an end to today's TV viewing. I hope you enjoyed the day with Johan and myself. we really enjoyed it. And